Howdy folks, welcome to episode 33. We're on 33 already. So yeah, we're gonna take this stuff because we did our oil last time and then we loaded this up, and so we've got a bunch of cars and we're gonna take this thing down to the freight depot and then we're gonna buy a new engine and some cars. So why don't we just get going here, and yep, we'll get this moving and see if we can get down to the freight depot. So today's plan is we're going to, like I said, get a new engine. We're going to buy the Cooke Mogul engine, and then we're also going to buy some cars for it. I want to get 21 lumber cars, and those are down. The other 6 are down at the thing, so we need 15 more. The other 6 are down at the oil fields, and so yeah, we're gonna basically pick all that up and go get the 6 from the oil fields, and then try to do a run at the lumber mill, the sawmill that is. So I did. We don't need that much regulator. So I did a run. Between last episode and this episode, I did do a run at the, I think we switched this since last time. But yeah, I did a run at the logs to the sawmill. So we did a bonus episode with that, just a silent, driving the train around and stuff. Had some adventures with the hand cart going past the sawmill. I didn't see it. So that was fun. But yeah, anyway. So today's we're gonna just do this run. We should be able to get a ton of money. We've got, I don't think we can bring up the P screen. Nope. Okay. We can't bring up the P screen, but we can if we do this. We've got 5,400, and we've got what is this? 1,800 per car. So probably another 7,000, something like that. So yeah, we should be able to buy the cars that we need. And then the other thing I want to do while we're doing that is, why does it feel like we're bogging? Doesn't it? It feels like we're bogging down. But anyway, the other thing I want to do while we're down there by the freight depot and the starting thing is I want to set up a thing, because we're going to be buying all these cars. I want to set up a thing so that we can just put them all on one track and not have to mess around with the whole shunting 50 cars, flipping the switch 1,000 times back and forth in order to get there and all that stuff. So kind of tempted to pick up the other train from here. Kind of tempted to pick that up and hook it up. I think we'll do that. We're going to stop this one here and we're going to run down and get the other. We're going to get Betsy and bring her up this way. So we will hit the brakes here in a second, because that way we'll have all 6 of those cars there and we can deal with all that stuff down there. All right. Okay. I know we weren't stopped at the moment that I blew the whistle, so I don't know if that's illegal. Somebody's going to call the FBI, right? All right. Yeah, we'll go get Betsy, and then we'll bring Betsy down there, because that way we'll have all of them. We can assemble the 21 cars. We can put those 4 cars on Betsy and send that back this way over to the oil output or wherever it needs to be, and then we can take our 21 cars of of lumber cars and bring them down to the lumber mill. So that should be fun. And I keep calling it the lumber mill even though it's a sawmill. Wow, this is a lot longer trek than I remember it being. Let me see, can we? Yeah, okay, my auto walk is working. So that'll help a little bit. Maybe we'll go faster because the music is getting more intense. Music intensifies. Right? Yeah, I think soon I'm going to end up... once we've done everything there is to do and all that stuff, I'm going to start using, I think, the modded thing where you can, I think it's got sprinting and teleporting and remote controlling trains and stuff like that. So I think we'll end up using that at some point soon. Like I said, now that I've done all this stuff in vanilla, I didn't want to just immediately start playing modded on something, and it's like, you kind of miss the point, you know, a lot of the stuff in the game. So we need beams down here. We're out of beams and pipes. Okay. All right. So let's get this fired up. Can we get any in there? Yeah, there we go. All right, we don't need too much. We just need basically enough to get back to the other train. So let's just do that. We probably can get back there based on just our just the steam that we've got in there, because apparently steam stays compressed even after it cools down and recondenses into water, right? No complaints. No complaints. I don't want to have to, you know, wait. I don't want to do the realistic, you know, waiting 24 hours kind of thing for the steam, for the boiler to, you know, produce steam and all that. I can do without that level of realism. I'm okay. I'm good. We're all good here without that. Yeah. But let's see if we can actually get there on the steam that we've got before the water temperature comes up. We're going to try to coast here. see how far we can make it on fumes, right? Our fuel is coming down. The fire temperature is going up. I don't know if it does the thing where, like, when you've got the full reg, does it shove more air through the fire and make it heat up faster and all that too? Our fire temperature is finally hotter than steam, right? Water temperature. Our water is almost up to room temperature. Like I said, it really doesn't look that cold out here. There's never any frost on anything. The stuff is still green, right? Okay, I think we just need to get up to this and then hook on. So, oh, that's the other thing I need to do then, isn't it? I need to put a clip on there. There we go. All right. Get that clip on there so that we can hook up here. Yeah, I did change the switch. Okay. I'm probably going to want to change the switch after. Yeah, I'll want to change the switch after we get past this too. I should have pulled the whole thing up a little bit farther. Let's see if we're going to make it. I'm not sure if we will. Yeah, we're going to make it. Okay. There we go. All right, so we can turn our brake off. And apparently... Oh, no, it was just stretching out the train. I suddenly forgot the word for that, but yeah. All right, so let's get some reverse here. Yeah, I suddenly can't remember the word for when all the cars are extended out like that. Right? As opposed to compressed. There's a word that's the opposite of compressed. That's the complement of compressed, right? All right, are all the cars past the switch? Okay, because I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to come back. I don't want to have to come back, you know, and hit that switch while we're doing our lumber run. So we'll get it done now. And hopefully we've pulled up far enough, because that sucks if we have to go all the way back, right? That's the worst. All right, so that should have us lined out to the top of the hill again. And on the output, so we are going to have to stop on that one eventually, but that's okay. Let's see, can we run across the top of the barrels? Apparently we can't. Okay. I think the barrels, the hitbox for the barrels is a triangle. All right. And we're probably going to want to do this before we take the brakes completely off. There we go. I can't believe I can't... I know there's a word for that. I need to come up with my own version again, right? And the funny thing is I make up my own versions and suddenly I can remember them all, right? Our 9-buggy convoy. I know it's a caravan. It's not a convoy, it's a caravan. Get the terminology right. We got this many buggies with our... I want to say prime mover. Maybe I should just call it the tractor. There we go. We got 10 buggies and 2 tractors in our convoy. Going down the Iron Street. All right, through the tree lands. Going down the Iron Street through the tree lands. Over our something, right? Gravel bed. All right. So what I think we can do is we can probably make a line that ties into this segment here. We'll make a line that ties into that from the other thing. All right, yeah, Betsy's still good there. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna make a line that ties in from that and then into here, so that when we buy cars, we can place them on a track all together and then put them here. So that way we don't have to mess around so much with unnecessary shunting of cars when we buy them, because they put them on 3 separate tracks. So the trick is going to be getting from there to this, and I think we could probably just make the track pointing this way instead of pointing parallel to that. I don't think the one that we re-rail it onto has to be parallel to it, right? Alright, and I think we can stop here too. Let's see. Let's slow down a lot more. There we go, we're almost there. Alright, we just want to make sure that we get all 4. I think it looks like you could fit 5 cars on there, doesn't it? Oh, forgot, almost forgot. Where is it? There it is. Alright. Okay, so we have 5,400. Almost 55. Let's see what we've got here. More money, more money. Whee! I remember this game, right? What happens if the barrels land on our head? We don't just like instantly die if the barrels land on our head, so it's not the same game. Okay. Yeah, I know, I've already used that joke too many times. Okay. That's the whole premise of my comedy. In case you haven't figured it out. Overusing jokes. Studio. Okay. Alright. And so now what we need to do is we need to pull this... Actually, we could probably just leave this here, couldn't we? What we need to do is we need to hook in our... Let's get some of these trees out of here. We're going to get some of these trees out of this way. And we need to hook in a switch on here somewhere. See, the other thing I want to do is I want our cars that spawn to be on a hill. I want them to be like, so that they all gather together or whatever when we turn the brakes off. So we can put clips in them, turn the brakes off, and they all just go together, and then we just walk up and put the pins in, right? I think that would be the way, a good way to do things. So the first thing we need to do, well, after the trees. So the second thing, our three primary weapons, amongst the things we need to do, are laying groundwork. So we're going to go like... I think we should just put in the switch first, shouldn't we? Yeah, let's put in the switch. Demolish rails. Wow, that looks like we have a piece overlapping another piece. We do. Wow, this is terrible track. Who laid this? What idiot put the... Oh, wait. All right, so yeah, we basically want to go that way. So let's go like this, and we'll put it in a switch to the right. And then we're going to connect this. We're going to connect that. And then we're going to take it out. Where is it? There it is. See? Now we're going to remove one of these segments. There we go. So how's that look? That looks good. It actually looks better than the original track that was far worse, right? Okay. And start back here. And we'll go like this. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do this. And then we're going to come down at a 1%. And then we're going to start going up. %. And we'll see if we can just go right across the top of this. This track doesn't exist, right? Okay, and then one more segment for good luck. Alright, and then what we need to do is we need to put our rails on here. Let's start at the other end. I don't want to start at this end and then try to meet up with that thing. It's easier to start at that one. And I hope we can re-rail from that distance. We should be able to. I'm hoping we won't need 2 re-rails to do it. I'm hoping we can just do it in one, but we'll see. And that's going to go that way. And then we'll go like this. Get it toward the middle here a little bit better. How's that looking? Oh, that's sometimes it's hard to tell when you're walking along the curve, you know? It's nice to stop and look back and see what it looks like before you get too far, right? And then we're just going to go like this. Alright, so that is our thing. We could probably even put some groundwork on here. Whoops. Like this. There we go. Okay, so we're going to put a segment there and there. Alright, and then we're going to demolish these 2. There. See? There's our little end of track buffer thingy. Alright. And then what we want to do is we want to put... It would be funny if we bought trains in it, put them underneath that, and it just totally went nuts, right? Okay, so we need to... We should probably put a switch on this too, which I don't want to. I really don't want to. Okay, so we need to get these cars all in a row. So let's go to Betsy. We'll disconnect Betsy from this. Alright, and let's go like... Do we have... We still have... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Just get Betsy up this hill. That's all we need to do. Just need to get Betsy up the hill and then back. We need to get these cars past the thing. The other thing we need to put on here is a turnaround. We should do that. I don't know. That's a good question. Should we put a turnaround? Right? Just need to get these past the switch, because then we can take our other cars and we can shunt them back here. We're going to get this way back because we're going to be bringing 21 cars or whatever, so. Alright. That's probably good. Let's jump out here. And we're going to break 2 of these because we're on a little bit of a hill here. And then we're going to disconnect Betsy here. There we go. Oh, you know what? I should do that the other way. Leave the clip on that one. Alright, so we want to go reverse. We're going to go back to where the other train is. And we're also going to flip this switch once we get past it too, because it needs to be the other way after we do that. If we can get there eventually, right? Adventures in. So I think the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start like doing track improvements now that we're actually past a lot of this stuff. Okay, so Betsy can do her thing, and we can swap this now that she's past it. Alright. I did turn off the regulator on that, right? I think I did. Yeah, it's gonna be too late anyway. She's gonna hit. It won't do anything. Bonk. There we go. Okay. No, didn't do anything. Alright, so we're gonna hook Betsy back onto these. And then we're gonna leave the brake on. And we'll leave her unfueled right now. She doesn't need any fuel right now. Okay, so let's get these other trees out of here too, because we're gonna need to see when we're doing all this. We need some room. Get the stupid nature out of here. Alright. So what we want to do is we want to buy all the cars first. Right? I think we're going to end up having the engine. Let's get the engine and see if we can get the engine way up at the top. Locomotives. Cooke Mogul. Alright, and this is number 4. We're going to call it Thundercracker. Right? And that's fine. And then there we go. Alright, so we came up with I think we came up with a name for next time. I'm just checking these. Alright. Yep, we're good. So, yeah, next time I think what we're going to do is we're going to call it, one of my patrons came up with this, we're going to call it the Lift Pizzas and Weights, or Lift Weights and Pizzas, either way, LP and W or LW and P. I think LT and W is a little bit, I like the letters are off the side. Cool. Okay, we got Thundercracker here. Alright, and we can go... I think we could probably fill this with water and stuff like that. So, let's go like this, and we'll get some... There we go. This takes how many logs? 8, 6, 7, 8. It takes 8 logs. Okay. Let's go like this and hook up our tender. Oh, you know what? Does the tender do... Yeah, the tender does that. So, whoops. The tender does that, so we need to hook up that way. Oh, you know what? We need to also re-rail this anyway before we do all of that stuff. Or do we need to fill up the tender with water? We have no boiler pressure. We need to get the tender up here. So let's go like this. Let's put the brakes on too. Before we do that, let's put the brakes on. Just make sure they're on. I didn't check that. Yeah, the brake is on. Okay. Take 3. Re-rail. Can you do it? There we go. And we're going to try to re-rail it over here. There we go. All right, we're going to put it... Yeah, we're going to put it this way. That's the plan. Why is it rolling? Did it take the brakes off? What's up with the... Oh, because we don't have... That's right. I'm sorry, I forgot. We don't have brakes because the engine isn't warmed up, and so we don't have compressor. Okay, that's fine. I like how we have cylinder cocks, though. We don't have a whistle either because we don't have any pressure. All right, well, it's just going to rock back and forth here. So we're going to let it rock back and forth until it finds its spot. Once it warms up, we'll be able to put it back up there. And then we're going to put the tender over here. Yeah, we're going to come back to find it sideways, right? We'll put the tender over here. And then we can fill up the tender. Is it going to let me re-rail it on here? It's not going to let me re-rail it on here, is it? No. Okay. And that's... Oh, I need to put that behind that. Okay. This needs to go on the other side. And it's not going to let me put it here, is it? Okay. This needs to go ahead of the thing, not behind it. Right? Where's the brake on here? Is it already on? Yeah, it's already on. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to get this out of the way. And let's go see if our... I hope it didn't roll over the hill and come all the way... Right? Go all the way over and down to the log area. Here it is. I probably had the brake switch on, and now that there's pressure, the brakes applied. Oh, did it run into those? I think it ran into those. Huh. Okay. So there's the thing we could do, is we could actually bring those cars forward too if we needed to, but I don't think we want to do that. We're just going to push everything back here. Okay, so let's open the door here. Do we have brakes and stuff now? Compressor. Alright, there's our air brake pressure. Our temperature is up. We have boiler pressure. Okay, we need to get some brake pressure before we take off with this thing. Apparently this is level ground. Oh, I guess it is. It always feels like it's uphill. And I think it's because of this angle here. We have some brakes. All right. Let's take the brakes off. Can we go? Oh, we don't have any reverser, that's why. There we go. We'll get this thing moving. And is the water coming up or down? The water's coming down. Okay. The water in the boiler, that is. Is that really that sharp of a... Yeah, it's not too bad though. Like I said, it's still better than what was there before. We have brakes, right? Yep, we have brakes. Okay, cool. Our brakes are working. So we need to, I think we need to, yeah, we need to keep this facing this way. And then we need to hook up the tender, and I think the tender's backwards. No, the tender is right. We just need to re-rail this on the opposite side of the tender. Is I think what we need to do. Okay. Alright, so let's go like... Almost there, almost there. Okay, we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna re-rail this. And let's get it on this side of the tender. Is that... Yeah, that looks like that's right. That's where all that stuff is. There we go. Okay. So our brake is on. We need to put that out, and then we'll just let off the brake gently here. Somewhere between 0 and 20, right? Alright, so we should be able to hook up now. There we go. Alright, let's test it and pull it forward just a little bit. We'll go like this. Is it going to pull the... Yep, I know, the tender brake is on too. Okay, cool. Alright, that's all we needed to know. So our regulator's off, our brake is on. I'm not going to blow the whistle right now. Okay. Do we need more? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Alright, so let's go down here and we'll start getting our cars. So we're gonna buy, we need the flat car tier 2. Yep. We're gonna order this. And then we're gonna order 2 of them. There's no quantity on here. We need like a quantity on there, don't we? Lumber, yeah, okay, that's the right one. Alright. Really? Okay. Let's go like this. We're gonna order these. Is it just not gonna let me put more than one of each? Let's see. Oh, it's got room. Okay, good. And then we're going to order that. It's apparently not going to let me put it on, whoops, on the first track. Let's see. Nope, check area. Okay, so we can do 5 at a time. Well, that's easy enough then, right? Because we need to buy 15 of them, so we need to do this 3 times. So we're going to re-rail. See, the brakes on our... The brakes are on all these, right? Yeah, 100%. Okay. And then re-rail. And we're going to put them on this end of everything. And re-rail this one. And we're going to do this. And we're going to put the stuff on this end. Okay, so let's take off the brakes here. Did it? Oh, it only came down to 32. Okay. Alright, we're going to do this. And then we're going to take the brakes off of this for a minute. Is it going off the track? Why is it going off the track? Really? Why would that be going off the track? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. I know I didn't double that up because there's no... oh, you know what I need to do? I need to do this too. Let's put the brakes on these. That was bizarre. Alright, we're going to re-rail this one. Come down here. What's up with that? Oh, man. Really? Okay. Come this way. Brakes are on, right? Please tell me the brakes are on. Brakes are on. I'm glad I did this to save time. That's awesome. That's really cool. Okay. Physics. Brought to you by... Is it really not... It's not going to sit on this? Let's put it down here. There we go. Okay, so this one has a thingy on it. Yeah, I don't know why it... Why it's doing that. That is so weird. There's no good reason for that. I mean, it's not like this track is super sharp corners or anything like that. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, we're going to put the brake back on this one. We're going to take the brake off of that one. Maybe it'll pull it. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to get Betsy involved in here too, I think. Because that's why I did this. That's why I decided to do it this way. Alright. I mean, I could see if we had, like, bonked into it really hard on a corner or something like that, but nothing like that happened. %, almost there. Are we hitting it? Alright, that is just weird. Okay, that one has 100%. This one has 0%. Why is this still moving then so much if it has 100% brakes? Alright, is it gonna come off? I don't understand why this one doesn't want to stay on the tracks. We brought the engine across these tracks too. There's no reason for this to keep coming off the tracks. Re-rail. Gotta love alphas. Okay, so this one has clippy thing. Am I stuck in the car? I'm stuck in the car now. I am now stuck in the car. Can't move. Alright, gotta love alphas. Okay, so got that. They're going on the back of each car. I think it's just that one car. I might have to just delete that one car or something. Let's see. 0%. Okay. It seems like that one car is just messing up at that one spot. Okay, let's get the rest of our cars on here. That only took like 20 minutes. I know that's why you tuned in. Alright. What would be the point of the game if I just skipped all that stuff, right? Or the videos. Okay, so everything has the clips on the back, right? Everything has clips on the back. Alright. Try 25%. We're going to lower these slowly. So... there we go. Alright, and then this goes on the back. And we're going to lower this one. And let's see if this one decides to do the same. It seems like it's the only the one car that's doing that whole deal of the coming off the track and stuff. Alright, let's see what happens here. Oh, that's going a little fast, isn't it? Alright. Let's get this one. Oh, let's get it. Let's get it. Go, 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 go. Yay. Okay, we got them all. Alright, that one's on. That one's off. 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 Okay, so we've got brakes on one of them. Alright, we need to buy 5 more. I'm tempted to get the other ones out of the way first. And let's look back here. Okay. And then we're going to buy 2. And then buy, whoops, 3. Whoops. And buy 4. And then buy 5. Alright, so that should hide that screen. We still have 5,800. Alright, let's re-rail. And this is going to go here. Did we have one on the back of that one? I think we did. Re-rail. Back of this one. See, this is how it should work. Re-rail. This was the plan. I love it when a plan comes together. Alright. We're going to let these 3 roll down the hill. And we're going to make sure that this one has a thing in the back. See, there's nothing special here that would indicate that it should derail, right? Should we save the game? Let's save. Not F, it's save game. Slot 4. Alright, so let's go like this. We're going to take this one off. Probably should do it the other way, right? And take this brake off. Alright, we'll take this brake. I don't think we need to take this brake off. Okay. I think that's going to do it on its own. Okay, so we're going to let that go while we do these other 2. Re-rail. And then we're going to put this in here. And one more. And we'll get this one over here. Oh man, it's doing it again. Alright. Yeah, I don't understand that. We're going to get Betsy out and we're going to pull these cars. We're going to pull these cars up because apparently they don't like bumping on this tiny little segment. Is that... Now watch, we're not going to be able to get past... Oh man, we're just barely going to be able to fit past that. Okay. Let's go like this. And we need to pull those. Wish me luck, right? Because Betsy doesn't even have any heat. All the trains are all cooled down now and stuff too, right? Okay. And we're going to go... Whoops. We're going to go like... Can we reach this? There. Alright. And forward. Did we hook that back up? We did hook it back up. Alright. Let's get that moving forward. And we'll bring all these... Yeah, I don't know what's up with that one. It's like that one little area. Maybe that's where it changes from... It's like the bottom of the hill, you know? It changes from downhill to uphill. That still shouldn't be that big of a deal. That shouldn't be that big of a deal at all. Why is it still saying 0 fuel? I threw like 4 logs into there. Seriously. You saw me do it, too. I threw a bunch of logs in here. Okay. So we're going to need a... Whoops. We're going to need a clip on that. And then we're going to put these together and then take the brakes off. Yeah, it's like it just completely came flying off. That's the front one on that, so it's not the same car. Okay. Alright. Let me see if we can get these pulled back up this way too. So we're going to go like this. Nope, not that much. Okay. %. Is it going to make it? Yeah, it's going to make it. Okay. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to turn off these brakes. Yeah, this is so much easier. I'm so glad I did it this way. Alright. 0%. We're going to try to see if we can pull that back onto the track. If we can't, that's fine too. So we're going to go... Whoops. Like this. This should be warmed up now, right? How are we doing on fuel? I should check the other one too. Alright. So we need to come back. Not too much, right? Makes me wonder if Steve Martin did that song based on this, whatever this is. If this is some old piece or if it's a new thing. All right. Is that gonna... I think we had a clip in there already, so I think it's gonna screw up. And it's not gonna clip. Let's see. What happens when we go forward? Yeah. Alright. Take the clip out of this one. Let's try that again. So glad we did this time-saving strategy. Yay, this is so much easier. It's still fun though. I don't know, maybe you're not having fun. I am, for sure. Alright, that one. Okay, so we're going to take all these brakes off, right? Alright, and this one, hopefully the pin... I know it doesn't look like it, but hopefully I think the pin is still hooked up to that. So we're going to pull this forward. If it'll let me. There. Alright, so we need to go this way. Nope, it's not going to let me, is it? Okay. Alright, that's fine. See, I could have just used this to push them all back instead of Betsy. I need to just get Betsy out of the way. Alright, so this one is a problem. We're going to go like this. Rerail this one. Let's see. Alright. And then we're going to let these go in to there. We need to clip on that one. Alright. Hopefully if we unclip these, they should go easily. Why is it not going? Who has their brakes on? I know we're not on level ground, so who has their brakes on? Why is that not moving? That's weird, isn't it? Yeah, it's okay. Alright. See if we can get in here, and let's go forward on this one. Is it not going to move? Okay, let's very gently bump it. Very gently. There it goes. Okay, let's get back there. Hit the brakes. There we go. There we go. All right. And now Betsy's stuck in the middle, right? Betsy ain't going to be able to get past that. All right, we're going to gently push it back the other way. Okay. More of this. Yep. Let's make sure we have it the right way. Oh, you know what? Let's take off this brake here. And we'll just pull it with the other engine. And then we'll get Betsy out of the way. Make sure all the brakes are off. All the brakes are off. Brakes are off. Brakes are off. Okay, so let's go like this. That brake is on. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up this way. Very gently, because apparently they're derailing themselves on this. So what we'll do is if we come down here again to buy more cars, I think what we'll end up having to do is we'll just rebuild this segment. The little dip on there. We'll make it go from 1 to 0 and 0 to 1 instead of going from -1 to 1. Apparently a 2% V shape is too much. I wouldn't have thought so, but apparently it is because they keep doing that. Alright. Good thing we brought Betsy out here and did all this, right? Alright, so Betsy just needs to go back. Alright. Yeah, Betsy just needs to go back and do her thing. There we go. Alright, Betsy can coast however far she wants to coast. Don't care. And then we're going to take this. Did we put a pin on the back of the other? I think we left the pin on the back of the other ones. So we're just going to back this up. Yep, we're going to back this up all the way to the other train and hook it up. Alright, so reverser. This one's got a little bit different sound and whistle, doesn't it? Very gently. Because we don't want our cars popping off over here, wherever that is. It seems like it's on the outside of the corner where they're doing that. I mean, there's not even like a visible change in the track or anything. It's not even visible. It's so tiny. There can't be that bad. Alright. We're going to get this past here and get it hooked up. So that's 16 cars so far. And those cars do have brakes on. Yeah, we put brakes on 2 of them. Okay. I still think this is easier. Can you imagine trying to get all 15 of those cars out of the other thing? Right? The trick is you can't re-rail them on those other rails. As you saw with the engine and the other thing. And the tender. You can't re-rail them. Can't tell them we're hitting this. There it is. Alright, we're going to leave it on just so we stay compressed. Extended, is that the opposite? I have no idea which pin this is going to be. There's some... There it is. Alright. Okay, so we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, this one, and this one. Okay. And then let's make sure all the rest of them are off. Yeah, okay. Alright. The only other one that's possibly on is the front. The very front. Yeah, see that one? And... okay. Alright, so let's get these... Should we just leave them here? Yeah, we can leave them here. Back them up a little bit more. Alright. And then we're going to let them... There we go. Okay, so... we're going to put on the brakes on 3 of these. Maybe 4? Let's do 4. I don't want this sliding downhill, so... and I think it's on level ground anyway, but yeah. Okay, now we're going to disconnect this. Because we want those... we want that to have a thing, a clippy on it. Alright, let's go forward. Such an adventure. Alright, this thing's going to derail on the corner, right? I want to see what happens. It's right there. See, there's no reason for that. It must be because the cars are pushing against each other at that point. That must be what it is. So maybe I just need to extend this farther out, right? Alright. Whoops. Other way. I'm going to keep going. Go all the way up to the front. A little bit more. Alright, so we're good on that. And we just need to buy our 5 more. Stand up here so we can see. Whoops. Alright. There. I'd like to put names on them, but I don't want to spend forever doing that, so... I can do that offline in a thingy. Honestly, I don't even look at them or notice them or anything, so... there's 3. Whoops. Tier 2. And 1 more. Alright. Then the real fun's going to begin when we get to those down. We have to get those down to the lumber yard and put stuff on them. Right? Okay, so that one's not going to be... that one's not going to need it. Re-rail. I'm waiting to accidentally demolish instead of re-rail, right? Alright, so this one has a clip on the front. Re-rail. Can we get the clip on the front? Yes, good. And how close do we have to be to this to re-rail it? Still no. Still no. Really? What's it doing? Let's try this again. It doesn't want to... there we go. I don't know where the hitbox is, apparently. Alright. Oh, is that going to be too close? Yeah, it is. Okay. We just need to go like this. There. And 1 more. Re-rail. There we go. All right. Good. We should be able to do this without getting to that spot. Okay. So we're gonna gently there we go. All right. I'm gonna leave all the brakes on for right now, just so they don't slide. Wow, that one was halfway off the rail to begin with, wasn't it? Did it just fall? No, okay. Like, really? Already? Alright, there we go. We're going to leave all these brakes on for right now, just so that we don't get the whole thing rolling down into that pit where they decide to... Alright. And garnish. Okay, so alright, let's get this hooked up to it. And then we should be good to go. Just need to back those in, and then we got our 21 cars. Which will be, again, a new longest train I've ever done. Okay. Let's go like this. Alright, and let's put the brakes on this. Brakes are on. And then we can take all these brakes off. Did this one come off the rails again? Yeah, it did. I do not understand that. Alright. Brakes. Whoops. Brakes. Okay. Because that's not even where the other one came. What are you doing? No, 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 no. Where are you going? That was hooked in. It was hooked in. We back to this again. Okay. I swear that was hooked in. We put the pin in, didn't we? We came back. We backed it into this, and then we put the pin in. Why isn't that moving? There we go. A little bit more. See, what we need is we need a downhill on the other side too, where they downhill into the engine. Okay, very gently bumped into it. Now we're gonna put the... Okay, now it's not rolling downhill. Now that this is like so badly derailed that there's no way it's ever gonna go back on the track. I wanted to pull it forward. Okay. Is it gonna go on the track? Yes, it is. Okay. It is now. Alright. Take that out. We're just going to push all this stuff together. Take all these brakes off. 0. It should just be the front one. 0. Okay, so all the brakes are off. Now we just need to gently push all this stuff together. So once we push all this together, we should be able to have our complete train. There we go. I know what's going to happen. There's going to be a clip missing somewhere, right? Somewhere there's going to be a clip that needs to go in but isn't in there. I know how this goes. Alright. Very gently. Very gently. I think we did the front 4 brakes on these. We're getting there, and we're about, what, a car length? The shadow is really weird in there. It makes it hard to tell what's going on. Alright. There we go, 2%. Is that going to do it? I think 2% is going to do it. Okay. Nope, we're even rolling forward. Okay. Nope. There we go. It like rubber banded because it... There we go. 10%. Alright, it's going to hold. Okay. So let's get our pins in. 3, 4. So between the 4th and the 5th one. And the 5th and 6th one. Alright, and these brakes are on 100%. So 0, right? This one should be 0. Yep. Did that one. 0. Zero. Okay, I think we're all good. I don't know if the regulator's keeping it from moving or what. 0 and 0. Okay, so we're gonna back up here. We're gonna back up here. Oops. Now that we've got our train together, all 21 of our cars, that's cool. And I want to like stop the engine quicker than the cars want to stop, so that we extend everything out and make sure that nothing's going to go flying. Like that. Totally like that. That's exactly what I wanted to make sure was not going to happen. We missed a pin somewhere. There was a pin in there. I swear it's because we walked away. It's because we got far enough away from this one, it like erases the pins or something. I don't know what that is. That is so weird. So you saw it. You saw me put the pin in. Okay. Because the other thing we need to do is get those other trains out of the way. Okay. Again. We are gathered here together. Again. Alright, and then we need to go at like 2% once we do this. Yeah, there we go, 2%. Just so that it'll hold them together and nothing more. Alright, you saw it. It was there. Okay. We're good, no brakes, all that stuff. Let's get the other train out of the way first. So we're going to go like this. We're going to put on the brakes. And we're going to refuel this thing too. There we go. Alright. Let's go get these other trains out of the way. We're going to run a little long today. Because I want to get this down to the lumber yard. That was the goal. I wanted to get that, and and we spent way too much time dinking around with stuff that we shouldn't have had to. My great time-saving thing. Okay. That should be connected on it now. Right? Is there a clip on there? Yeah, there's a clip going between them. Okay. Alright, let's hope this one still has pressure and fuel and stuff. Alright, we have pressure. Okay. We'll just use the existing pressure in here. We don't need more than that. Alright, and our switch is the right way. Okay, let's do it. I think as long as the brakes stay on, it doesn't use up pressure. They like stay sealed or whatever, apparently. So we're just going to put this over here. This is going to be our siding for right now. And then we'll come back and we'll get the other train. And we're almost past the switch. There we go. Let's do it. Flip the switch and then go the other way. There we go. There. Alright. I know you thought I was going to forget to go forward, right? When has that ever happened? Except those 7 or 8 times, right? Beautiful. It's downhill too, apparently, as it's pulling. But not fast enough. Let's go. There we go. So we just need to get past this little thingy, and then we're good. Then we can bring the cookie. All right. Whistle pressure. We need the whistle pressure, right? Cool. Let's go get our train. Let's go do this finally. Right? We did switch this other one, right? We're not going to go flying up on the... let's make sure. Not going to go flying up on the siding, right? Yeah, we are. Okay. See? Good thing I went this way. Yeah, I know I need to put groundwork underneath that. Alright, we're going to save before we go, too. Before we head out on this adventure. Alright, so... Save game. We're going to save over slot 4. Alright, let's do this. We are good, and... let's do it. Let's get our giant 21 train. Hopefully it doesn't derail. Hopefully I bought the right kind of car. You know, all those things, right? There we go. We don't need a 100% regulator for this. We did flip the switch, right? Yep, okay. And we're gonna make that? Yeah. Alright, cool. Because you know that's the next thing that'll go wrong. There's something just waiting for us, right? Murphy's just sitting right around the corner. Going like this. Excellent. Alright. This is going to be fun when it's loaded up, isn't it? We need a turnaround. We need like a loop instead of a Y. Because a Y is just absurd with this big of a train, isn't it? Because you have to go past the switch, all the way the length of the train past the switch, and then run back and forth to flip it. So I think we might have to make a turnaround somewhere. We should just make the thing come out to the left from the from the sawmill to the firewood depot. Make a left turn out of there too. I don't remember if there's room by the mountains to do that. I don't remember. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know that there's room to do that. There might not be room to turn around. Sticking our head out the closed window. There. Alright, I don't think we need 100%. There we go. Especially now that we're hitting this. Cool. That's awesome. I love it. That is so long. Yeah, I know. That's what she said. Okay. There is... Yep, our switches are good. Okay. And I think we're going to head toward the logging camp around this. Once we get around this corner. Is where that's set. I don't remember for sure. No, actually, I think it's the other way now. Because we came back and did logs. So I put the handcart on that tiny little stub over there on that little appendix. That's what they call those. That's what it's called. It's called an appendix. It is now. Alright. Oh, that is so cool. I love that. I love that. Okay, so then I have to figure out how many of which type of car I need and all that stuff. I think we will back up out of that Y and then go forward once we're done too. Alright, we're going to stop here, and that is going to be it for episode 33. Join me in episode 34. What we're going to do is 33 and a half, where we're going to do the loading of this, I think. And get all the switches set up and everything. And then episode 34, we will do our giant lumber run and fill up everything that needs lumber. So yeah, join me in episode 34, and we'll see you then. Later.